Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more Bloodborne. As you can see, we're taking a brief respite in the Hunter's Dream before diving back out into Yergol's. Let's go ahead and continue our mad plan to pick up enough arcane to finally check out some of the spells. And we're going to head back to the Yergol Chapel. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of terrified to be here. Mostly because this area seems way harder than anything I should probably be dealing with right now. Alright, don't really want to go that way. Down there are the two hunters and one, whatever that guy was. Basically, he was the bait in an ambush, alright. And all of these guys are still going to be respawning. I really wish I could make a dent into the spell summoning ladies to that's not good, to feel like I am actually making some permanent progress. Of course, oh come on now. Of course, at this point I can't even entirely say whether or not killing the bell ringers is permanent or if it just keeps them from respawning, but the bell ringers themselves actually come back. Oh, excuse... Okay. Well, lesson learned, can't dilly-dally. Oh, man. That was painful. And... did I not come down here before? I remember this exact spot. Maybe I just didn't pick up the items. Okay, it's fine. We'll say goodbye to all of you. There's no reason to fight you. You're just gonna respawn ad infinitum. Alright. And fade away. Don't really feel like visiting those guys is going to be smart. Last time it did not go particularly well. I know that there is an enemy down here now, kind of waiting to ambush me. And let's get some lights on. Is it, like, it's not just me, right? Like, this is darker than it was the last time we came through here? Like, substantially darker, perhaps? Yep, there's that guy. See what his deal is. Okay. Man. Basically the werewolf enemies from the early game, but like made out of human parts, which is pretty awful, all things considered. Oh, come on now. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, you're real gross, man. Like, real gross. Heal up a little bit, and there's no way, like, they've turned the lights out. That's the only possible explanation down here. Because I used to be able to see something, at least. Maybe not well, but there was something. Okay, that's my own torch. I thought I heard kind of a chittering sound or something, but it was just the sound of the flames of the torch. Scared myself a little bit there. It's okay. These things happen. Well, you were newly deposited in the corner over here with some chunks. With as much blood is on that bag, I don't think I want to know what's inside. Now we could go this way, finally, off to fight whatever that is. This has a very boss fight feel to me. I think what I'd like to do is head back to the spot where we were like originally kidnapped when we were brought to the Hypogean jail. And from there, see if anything has changed. And there is the enemy right up there. Yeah, I see you. Woman who was hysterical has become less hysterical. Who knows? Yeah. And again, they're pretty much just like the enemies from the very beginning of the game, only turned up to level 50. Ugh. Look at that health bar. Guy is not messing around. And still just twin bloodstone shards. What am I supposed to be doing with those at this point? Just leveling up every weapon? Same as before. Oh, new item down here. Okay, another one of the evil Santa Claus kidnappers, but no words yet from the woman. That probably does not bode well for her. And nothing. Just no sign of her at all. Did she do this? Did she, like, finally lose it? Go on a killing spree? Like, get revenge against her kidnappers and then break out of this hellish place? I guess. Must have. Nowhere around here. Okay, well. 2 chunks is something. Maybe a little bit disappointing that there wasn't more story-esque things to do down here. I know the other path has, like, always been open to us, and we've just never gone down it. But in a way that's almost more reassuring to me that, you know, 20 levels ago I could have been here and chose to go fight that big thing out there. Whereas now that this place has changed, I don't know. It does not always feel like I should be here yet. But I can't think of anywhere else I should be going. Like any other areas to head to or anything like that. I might consider that I missed something in the Forbidden Woods specifically. It was rather maze-like. And honestly, I just kind of bailed on it once I found the boss fog. Maybe that area branched into other areas. Yeah, definitely something over there. Let's just scout the perimeter first, see what there is to be seen. Can I lock? Okay. Oh, okay. I like how I paused and took one more step, and then that happened. Okay. Let's just, whoa, get an idea how you move for a moment here. Man. So I know from some previous items, like maybe the bolt paper, discussed simulating the dark beasts. So something's gonna tell me this is a dark beast. Alright, and I can lock on to different parts of it. I'd like to maybe try to get to a hind leg, if at all possible. Oh, yep. Or is it just the body and the head? Is that all I can lock? Yeah, it is. Okay, well. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, again. So, ooh. Well, that ended quickly. Oh, and I'm an idiot. His name is right there, Darkbeast Parl. So I wonder if Parl is like the Darkbeast version of Carl? Maybe that's why he's out here. He's just lonely, a social outcast amongst all the other Darkbeasts. Regardless, he is definitely up and moving now. Let's try to pop off some of the... Oh, hey, and there's a boss fog. Okay, that makes sense. Try to pop off some of the oil urn... no, that didn't happen at all. Okay, okay. Molotov cocktail. Oh, yeah. You're ferocious. I get it. Huh. Having a fairly hard time just hitting him. You might not have been able to tell, but I was definitely swinging away during all that. Oh man, and he hits pretty hard. Come on now. I think that's going to be bad. Okay. I think I managed to pull off invincibility frames right when he exploded there, which was pretty awesome timing. Alright. Well, not doing too bad, except... Oh, there we go. Knocked the little lightning right off of you, didn't I, pal? Oh, come on now. Get back here. You know you wanna. Uh-oh. He did not wanna. Ooh. Okay. I can't quite tell if he's falling down, if that's like a sign of weakness, or a sign that he's about to explode. Yeah. That went really well for me. We've already got him almost dead. Probably a sign I should have fought this guy a whole lot sooner. Yeah, yeah. And that is it for Darkbeast Parl. The Spark Hunter's Badge. And a trophy. Okay. So maybe this is the optional path. Maybe, yeah, I got a lantern over here. Maybe I should have fought this boss and then I could have moved on in some other direction that I have yet to find. I'd take that. Is this a doorway? This looks doorway-ish. Oh, it's a doorway. A doorway to... Old Yarnum. We've been to Old Yarnum before. Why are we doorwaying back to Old Yarnum? Where are we in Old Yarnum? You'll excuse me, but my GPS might be a little bit broken here. Not entirely sure where we are. Ooh. Oh, that guy's seen better days. Oh, I remember the spot. Okay. And there were the two guys, and they patrolled around, and one guy goes down there, and the other guy goes back, and yeah, that's the thing that happened. Alright, well, you're going to be really easy now, so I'm sorry that I'm over-leveled for you. Oh, wow. Where did you guys come from? I'm sorry. I was not expecting the additional company. This is what happens when you mock the video game. The video game brings in reinforcements. No running away now. Okay. So yeah, this was like a do not open from this side video or side door, like I don't know, 20 videos ago or something. Like that's so weird. Why would it reconnect to here? That was the way to a boss fight. That was the way back to the start of the level. We did get a badge item. That one right there. Judging from the order of them. No, the Sword Hunter was like one of the first things we got. The Spark Hunter badge is a badge crafted in secret by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church, for his friends. Archibald was fascinated by the blue sparks that emanate from the hides of the Darkbeast, and dedicated his life to its artificial reproduction in a style of inquiry that, incidentally, closely followed the methodology of Byrgenwerth. And what exactly is the methodology of Byrgenwerth? Never knowing when enough is enough, or you should turn back, or you're delving into things that you shouldn't be delving into. So far, that's about what I've seen of the methodology of Byrgenwerth. Turning men into crazy fly creatures. And this is probably going to be, yeah, like 3 bloodstone shards. Woo! I guess we could always go back and revisit... Oh, God. Mr. Happy Pants with the minigun. Now that we are significantly buffed up. I'm still hearing wailing. Of course, I do know where that's coming from. Interesting. The moon here is not, like, super evil. It's just normal full moon. Well, that's a little inconsistent. So, like, some parts of the city are on the verge of the apocalypse, and, you know, other parts are just having a moonlit night. It's no biggie. Yeah, that's where the wailing is coming from down there. Pretty sure nothing up here respawned. Kind of checking out the buildings, looking for any horrid abomination things gripping to buildings, but judging from the fact that the moon's not even in the cycle of the moon where crazy things are gripping to buildings, I'm guessing I'm not going to spot that kind of stuff down here. Is it only in Yargul that the apocalypse is coming? That's kind of strange. Especially if the two areas are connected like this. Like that there's just a door to walk through and you're in the next one. Alright, now... Let's see... this ladder is a lot longer than I remember it being. Oh, I already hear him walking around. I was hoping we could be all stealthy about this. Maybe get in there and get a backstab, start the fight like the honorable hunter that we are. Excuse me? I can't lock him. He is not hostile. Did starting the apocalypse, like, change his opinion on things? I can talk to him. Okay. Let's see what he has to say.
Well, well. How did you get in here? It's no matter. What brings you to Old Yarnum? I've no interest in matters further up, but you must not disturb this place. The beasts do not venture above, and mean no harm to anyone. If you still insist on hunting them, then I will hunt you first. You understand me?
He's basically saying he's the protector of Old Yarnum, and I can either side with him or confront him.
Yes, very good. I no longer dream, but I was once a hunter too. There's nothing more horrific than a hunt. In case you fail to realize, the things you hunt, they're not beasts. They're people. One day you will see. It's time you got going. But first, a farewell gift. I have no use for it anyway.
Powder keg hunter badge. The brush off dust.
What is it? Surely I need not repeat myself. Go, I say. You have the whole night to dream. Make the best of it.
Okay. Now I actually find this dialogue to be really interesting because he's saying that he was a hunter and he used to dream. When he would attack us and kill us, if you still dream, think about it, or like think a bit, or something. Like consider your actions, is what it seemed like. Now, with his parting words there, that to get out of here because I still have the whole night to dream, is the dream what is keeping me alive? Like, the respawning mechanic is somehow tied to that. That he's effectively saying, when he was killing us earlier, if I still come back to life when killed. And then now he has been saying, hey, get out there, you have a whole night left to dream. Which leads me to the conclusion that even if you are a hunter and are respawning, you only do so on the night of the hunt. Which, you know, this isn't the first time it's happened, but it's not regular. It's not like, well, I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's once every full moon there's a night of the hunt. And on the full moon, hunters are immortal or unkillable. A lot to think about there. Not sure we're ever going to get concrete answers one way or the other. It wouldn't be a game made by From Software if we were. But that's kind of where I'm leaning right now. I have been thinking about the game mechanics and story tie-in to this. Probably because Dark Souls was pretty quick to point out fairly early on that the reason that everything was working the way it was this sort of and you have red eyes. Interesting. The reason everything was working the way it was is because sort of the cracks between worlds were getting a bit thin and time itself had become distorted. Well, Bloodborne hasn't taken any steps to like explain what is happening to us, why we're able to just respawn, and where the source of our power is coming from. I wonder if that's it. If being a hunter means that you dream, and you dreaming means that you don't die. Now, of course, we became a hunter by receiving the blood ministrations. So is it just some voluntary process that you can go for? Like, the downsides are possibly turning into a werewolf, but the upside is immortality, kids. That's something interesting to consider. I was coming back here just to see if anything had changed. With 41,000 blood echoes, I think you can forgive me wanting to get out of there to make sure that we spend these properly. Go ahead and head back to the Hunter's Dream and do just a little bit of leveling up. And here we are, back in the dream itself. So if this is the source of our power, is it just some sort of, collective consciousness type dream? Obviously it's based on a real place. We've seen the source of the dream, but we had never seen that place as a foreigner prior to experiencing this. So it's clearly something more powerful than just our imagination. Now, we did pick up a few badges, so I'd say before we level up, let's check and see what new goodies we've gotten. I believe we've got a powder keg and the electrical badge that I can't recall the name of. Probably allowed fire paper and bolt paper to be purchasable here. Previously, they were available at the cost of insight, which I imagine the game considers more valuable than whether or not insight is infinite or if there is in fact a limited supply of it. Looks like it might have also unlocked the stake driver. Trick weapon fashioned by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs, favored by the retire hunter Jura. The stake driver, with its queerly complex design, violently drives thick stakes into the flesh of foes. The stake driver allows for high damage critical attacks, but is difficult to use and leaves its wielder wide open. But none of this should bother a mere powder keg. Okay, so it probably added the stake driver as well as the... Has the rifle spear always been here? I know we found one. Yeah, crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs. It might have also added the rifle spear. I am not quite sure. Oh man, it requires 18 strength. Okay, never mind. Not a thing I'm gonna be doing. Also, cannons are now for sale. That's definitely new. Okay. And the... it's gonna bug me not remembering what it's called. The Spark Hunter badge. That gave us bolt paper, but that seemed to be it, unless something more is here. Yeah, it also put bolt paper here. Pretty sure previously it was just fire paper. We can now buy twin bloodstone shards. And that's about all. Honestly, that's a little bit disappointing. I would have expected some newer or cooler stuff. We'd found most of the weapons just out in the game world. And I was kind of hoping maybe we would encounter...
Good hunter. I sense the ain.
Yep, I've heard that before. I was kind of hoping maybe we'd see some new armor sets, but I guess not. Alright, go ahead and pick up another couple of points in Arcane. Again, pursuing our eventual plan of being able to use some of the spell items that we've gained. We'll go ahead and wrap this video up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. At least we made a little bit of progress. Fought a boss and sort of revisited... I'm guessing that's Jura that favored the stake driver. That we met again and made a pact with him to not slay the beasts. At least the beasts down in Old Yarnum. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass later. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe to see more like it, or leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. I always appreciate the feedback, and I will catch you guys next time.